Hey, welcome to 40 Fit Food. My name is Oscar and this is Mimi.
We are here every Tuesday to give you fitness tips and advice so you can stay healthy well into your 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond. If you notice today, we're filming in a mirror.
Wow, this feels weird. So let's step in front of the mirror.
Yeah, let's step in front of the mirror. So, however, today we thought we would use the mirror as a tool and explain a little bit how you can use it as a tool to improve your Kung Fu or Tai Chi or even fitness.
Yes. Here's the thing. In almost any gym, if you were going to a gym, they have a ton of mirrors.
Yes.
Martial arts schools, Kung Fu schools also, obviously we have mirrors. There is something to that, where using the mirror you can help correct a movement. For example, you could be in a stance. And you check yourself and be like, oh, I'm too far forward. I'm going to just try to straighten myself out or whatever it is. My thing is, don't rely on the mirror too much.
Right, and my thing is also doing your Kung Fu and then just like checking yourself out in the mirror and getting distracted by the mirror. So we actually usually have our students facing away, but when I do ask them to use it as a tool, what I usually tell them is if you're doing a move or technique, say you're doing, elbow open strike or something, right? Like I'd like you to do the move without relying on looking, and then when you have the mirror, you're still gonna do the move as you execute it, then you can kind of look at yourself after. So I don't want you to kind of do it where you're looking while trying to, execute. I still want your focus point to be wherever your strike is or wherever your punch is, and then after that you can kind of do an analyzing into the mirror. Have you?
I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. I think I just got one, so that's pretty cool. So here's the thing. This reminds me of a good ratio to think about because for guys especially, when it comes to like pressing, we growing up in our teens, we press a lot. And really we should be pulling 3 times to every time that we press. So if we press 1 time, we should be doing 3 times the pulling. I think the same can be applied for mirror usage.
Yeah.
For every time you look at the mirror, you should be 3 times more be practicing and being aware of your surroundings. I'm agreeing with Mimi here as far as just keeping the eye line going.
Yeah.
I can tell you for myself, a lot of times my shoulders come up. So one thing that I like to use the mirror for is after I do a certain set of movement, if I happen to be able to catch my reflections, just look and say, oh, I need to settle my stance. And then I'll practice it again and try to self-correct that without using the mirror.
Yeah, so the main thing is you don't want it to be a distraction, you want it to be a supplementary tool. And it would be the same as if you were to take a photo of yourself. So say you do a movement, boom, you took a photo, then you look at the photo, you're like, oh, my arm was all crooked or whatever. So you're kind of doing that. You're doing a movement and then using that mirror image as if it were a still photo. I think that's a really good way to imagine it. In addition, you could actually use a camera.
You could video. I think videoing is probably one of the best tools to use if you're working on your own, if you don't have an instructor who is able to see you, because what you can do is practice your form, video it. In your mind, you think it's the greatest thing ever. You see the video, you go, there's some things I can correct. And then without using a mirror, you try to make those adjustments the next time you practice, film it again and make comparisons. It's just a great way to try to improve.
Yeah, my biggest thing with that though is do not rely on it. Again, it's a supplement to your workout. Not, well, I have this form on video, so I don't need to work on it because I have it cataloged. So you're not cataloging, you're actually trying to use it to supplement your practice, right? So it is really just something used as a little bit of an extra. Don't rely on it.
Yeah, I think this is an important distinction, especially with traditional martial arts styles where we learn a set of movements, is don't catalog. You don't want to catalog the videos. The videos are for you to look and try to make quick improvements and progress, as opposed to I have this catalog that I can refer to later to help make sure that I remember something.
Yes, so you guys check yourselves out in the mirror today. We give you permission.
Definitely.
Bye. We'll see you next time on 40 Fit Food.